Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take. Kill. 26.
Right to the air is Prescott. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. 26. Where you take? Here we go. 46. 26.
Play fake. Prescott. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Yeah, here we go. I take. Here we go. Go to 54. Why? Here we go. Kill. 26.
On 3rd down, Prescott. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's caught. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Titans are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. "7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Nix now on 1st and 10. And that one incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. A 1st down throw for Nix.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Throwing is Nix. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the end zone. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The tight end Kincaid in motion. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Here we go. Hey, kill. Hey, 47. 26.
2nd down, Prescott. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Here we go, 47.
Dak facing 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a very nice return. He is giving the offense a short field. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. A hit, and he has lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Going up top. That is brought in. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Chargers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Dak to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. and it'll be second down.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter, but that was their third attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Prescott now. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. That's quickly out to Williams. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Williams in motion. On second down, it's Dak. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's going to be third down.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Titans. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Titans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. To throw is Nix. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Williams in motion. A give, and here comes Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
At the Chargers' 42-yard line.
Another run here for Robinson. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's third down. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. Knotted at 14. Third and 9.
Yeah! Here we go! Ready, take! Ready, take! Here we go, 46! 47! Ready, take!
A shotgun snap for Prescott. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw! Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Tennessee. His first touchdown of the new campaign. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Titans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end. It's a touchback.
30-yard run.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. He's tackled there by Kwity Paye. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll throw. It's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. Nix gonna throw for it. Open man, that's Slayton. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. Throwing, Nix. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. And even 30 yards. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Chargers. Now Ryland for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
First and 10.
So we're going to 53. Yeah! Wait,
On play action. Here's Dak. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
46.
Play fake. Prescott. No chance at all. He'll go down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over.
On second down, it's a run with Robinson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 8.
Williams in motion.
Hey, 47. 26.
On third down, Prescott sending it deep for Waddle. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. He's got his man. That's Slayton. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And Nix with the wise move there at the end, sliding to a stop, but he's got the first down.
First down, Chargers.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Chargers 28, Titans 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take. Here we go. 46. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out up.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop. Gets in to bring him down.
And 12 at the 31-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Yeah! Here we go! I take! Hey, kill! 47! Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Wide in. Here we go. Going to 54. Wide in. Wide in.
Now Prescott. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. 47. Under.
Williams in motion.
Here we go, 46. 46.
Prescott from the gun on third down. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Hall goes in motion.
26.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down. They'll run it here with Robinson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Yeah, here we go.
And here's Bijan. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Go. Get out there.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Yeah, here we go. 47. 26.
Throwing is Prescott. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's in! Touchdown, Titans!
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Slayton is the man in motion. Now, a second down throw for Nix. That's to Atwell. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Ryland's kick is good. And the Chargers get 3 here late in the first half. to take the lead. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. On the run, here's Hall, and he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they used the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Second down and 8. Back to throw is Nix. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs. Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities, and for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line, and we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Second down, Nix. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On second down, it's Nix. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Nix from the gun on third down. This pressure is relentless. They get him again.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take! Go!
The tight end Kincaid in motion.
26.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Then we're going to 53. 26.
On second down, it's Dak. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Then we're going to 53. Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, kill. Hey, kill. 26.
A first down throw for Prescott. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
Here we go, 47. Under.
Hall goes in motion. Prescott again. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Kill.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
And not much space there, only up to about the 8. Here's second and 9. Throwing, Nix.
I'm not sure any play has a greater impact in altering a game than forcing a safety on defense. Not only do you get the 2 points, but you give the ball back to your offense to try to add more on.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Here's Nix to throw. And that Pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So, we'll... So now, after the safety, here comes a free kick from the 20-yard line. This brought in out past the 20. First and 10 now from the 36.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Why 180.
Dak to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Here we go. Kill.
Second and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Second down, Prescott. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Big play coming up. This is third down.
Here we go. Here we go, 47. 26.
Here's Dak to throw. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. 11 yards on the connection there. First down for Tennessee.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be...
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
It's a loss of 8.
Go to 54. Go to 54. Why 8?
Williams in motion.
26.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Sending it deep for Waddle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
On the handoff, running left is Henry. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12. Look him up on a second down and 8.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And the Chargers are going to be looking at a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup, and that's good for a first down. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Reese Hall. Touchdown, L.A. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep, and he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. A dive and a catch. Incredible. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
Kill. 47. Here we go, 46.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On first down, here's Nix to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for three, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
This is first and 10.
47. Then we're going to 53. Here we go, 46. Here we go, kill. 46.
Prescott now. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10.
47. Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54, 26.
They'll drop to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Here's first down.
Yeah! Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. Here we go, 46. 26.
Throwing is Prescott. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, There's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Chargers. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I think. Here we go, 46, 46. 26.
To throw is Prescott. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Here we go, kill. Hey, kill. 26.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Hey, 47.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go, 47.
28-yard line.
26.
Prescott. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
With that much time, you just can't ask your secondary to hold up. The defensive front has to do a better job. First, keep the quarterback in the pocket. Don't let him extend the play outside of it. And then secondly, you got to get that ball out of his hand, because when you let him hold it for that long, big plays are going to come.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
To the air again, Prescott. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Chargers are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.